Welcome to Defense News Plus. External Affairs Minister S.Jaishankar skipped the ministerial level high-profile UN Security Council meeting to give a strong messages to China, chaired by Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. As bitter ties still continues even after 1 year of the Ladakh standoff, Foreign Secretary Harshvardhan Shringla was present to represent India. The External Affairs Minister's absence clearly stood out as the virtual meeting was attended by minister-level officials from the other 14 members of the Security Council. Shringla said on Friday that it is the lack of a coordinated global response that has exposed the vulnerabilities and weaknesses of the multilateral system as it stands today, providing a timely reminder for the pressing need for comprehensive reform. While the pandemic exposed the fault lines from unreliable global supply chains to inadequate vaccine distribution, it has also underlined the need for global solidarity and strengthened multilateralism. In that same spirit of friendship and solidarity, we extend deep appreciation to those who have come forward to provide us with some priority requirements to battle the second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic that we are currently facing. US Secretary of State Antony Blinken, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov were among the participants in the meet. External Affairs Minister S.Jaishankar has participated in the ministerial level meetings convened by presidents for the month Tunisia in January, Britain in February, and Vietnam in April. Ever since India attended the UNSC as a non-permanent member in January, China plans to convene 2 more meetings on Africa and COVID-19 recovery and improving safety of peacekeepers. The External Affairs Minister S.Jaishankar's absence makes it all the more noticeable as several meetings of the UNSC are held virtually due to COVID-19 pandemic, facilitating greater participation of ministers who don't require to travel to New York. Next update, the Russian Ministry of Defense is working on the development of the Su-30 SM-2 fighter jet for its Air Force, wants to upgrade for the Indian Su-30 MKI with Indian and Russian companies are in talk. Russian engineers want to replace AL-31F engines with AL-41F-1S engine with Sukhoi 30 MKI. That will come with increased thrust so that it can be used to carry heavier armaments that IAF plans to operate from the jet in future. HAL suggested Super Sukhoi upgradation program with weapon system operators, cockpit with wide touch display-based panels, and along more indigenous avionics system and components for the Sukhoi 30 MKI, and will be equipped with upgraded mission computer and Uttam Mk3 AESA fire control radar. Russian aerospace engineers prefer AL-41F-1S engine that can generate more thrust to make the Super Sukhoi capable of carrying heavier air-to-surface missile and to power all the upgraded systems. Next update, according to Chinese state media, debris of China's biggest rocket fell into the Indian Ocean on Sunday, with the bulk of its components destroyed upon re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. This has ended the speculation over where the debris would hit. Debris from the Long March 5B has had some people looking warily skyward since after it launched from China's Hainan Island on 29 April, but the China Manned Space Engineering Office said most of the remnants was burned up in the atmosphere. The coordinates given by state media citing the China Manned Space Engineering Office put the point of impact in the ocean west of the Maldives archipelago. Chinese state media reported parts of rocket re-entered the atmosphere at 10:24 a.m. Beijing time and fell into a location where the coordinates of longitude 72.47 degrees east and latitude 2.65 degrees north. Wang Wenbin, a spokesperson at the Chinese Foreign Ministry, said it is common practice across the world for upper stages of the rockets to burn up while re-entering the atmosphere. Wang said, "To my knowledge, the upper stage of this rocket has been deactivated, which means the most of its parts will burn up upon re-entry, making the likelihood of damage to aviation or ground facilities and activities extremely low." Next update, shattering yet another glass ceiling in the overwhelmingly male-dominated armed forces. The first ever batch of 83 women Jawans have now been inducted into the Corps of Military Police (CMP) in the 13 lakh strong army. The attestation parade of the 83 women soldiers was held at the CMP Center and School at Bengaluru Saturday after they underwent 61 weeks of intensive basic military and provost training, which included all forms of policing duties and management of prisoners of war. The attestation parade of the 83 women soldiers was held at the CMP Center and School at Bengaluru on Saturday after they underwent 61 weeks of intensive basic military and provost training, which included all forms of policing duties and management of prisoners of war, ceremonial duties, skill development, and signal communications. Reviewing the parade, CMP Center Commandant Brigadier C. Dayalan expressed his confidence that the training imparted to the women soldiers along with the Navy also earlier this year deployed 4 women officers on board its warships after a gap of around 23 years, but women are still not allowed to serve on board submarines to join fighting arms in the army like infantry, armored corps, and artillery. Next update, there was a new in some media hypes that Indian Navy is preferring to acquire 2 squadrons of Rafale marine fighter aircraft on lease for the new carrier INS Vikrant. In a report, the Navy clearly said they don't have such plan to integrate Rafale marine on lease. Presently, MiG-29K fleet will be operated till 2035. Aeronautical Development Agency and Indian Navy are keen to launch a model of TEDBF in 2025, and first flight will supposed to be by 2026. TEDBF will be equipped with fire control radar, mission computer, and engine and cockpit panel. HAL is supervising the layout of the new landing gears, and NP5 will facilitate the landing gears to be used in TEDBF. Work is going on folding wing mechanism. That is also another important feature of the Navy version fighter jet. That's it for today. If you like our work, then please hit the like button, share this video, and do subscribe this channel to get the notification of the next video. Thank you.